As Brody Wakefield, a bunch of talent out there. Riley Paul in the field. It is all up to Aubrey Wasco to bring the field to green.
Out of the Russ Holly restart box, we are underway, and they immediately engulf Aubrey Wasco with the charge to the front. And off turn number 2, it looks like Forster will lead him down the backstretch. Into turn number 3, a little bit of trouble as a couple of cars get stacked up. Forster brings him back to the line to lead lap number 1.
Yeah, Wasco almost came to a halt down the backstretch. Car number 5 went right from the top of the lane and just went straight backwards. She also brought the 14 with her, and that's Zach Martinez.
And it looks like marching out to the front is Richie Helger in the 99 Rhode Island. They come back to the stripe. They are 3-4 wide behind him. Burns stuck on the inside. That is the duel for third. He will grab third off turn number 2 as they run single file the top 3. It looked like another car got in a little trouble down the backstretch down on the outside.
Yeah, somebody got shoveled up back there. Here comes an inside move by the 91 of Riley Paul going after Adam Forster. Forster on the outside with a 15 will drop back to second.
Paul, your points leader on Saturday nights, trying to make a statement on Wednesday. Once again, it looks like the outside line gets tied up just a little bit. Forster runs in that, well, that is Batman Brandon Martinez in the second spot, trailed by P.J. Evans in the 12. They run single file. We look to see where the points leader is, and that is Jacob Burns, and it looks like he is in 5th right now.
Boy, the rowdy one back in 5th spot right now, looking to the inside, trying for the lead, and running second right now. Brandon Martinez trying to get around Riley Paul.
So Brandon Martinez trying to make a getaway. We made a mistake. Burns is in 4th, all over the back bumper of P.J. Evans as they march into turn number 3, locked out on the outside. That is Riley Paul in the 91, so he is pushed back to 3rd and maybe 4th as they go into turn number 1.
Yeah, P.J. Evans takes over second spot. Batman with the lead. Out of turn number 2, down the backstretch. Legend cars up to speed into 3.
Then in 5th, it's Forster. Richie Helger runs 6th. Brody Wakefield 7th, Melania Schlosky 8th, Dennis Pantani 9th, and Zach Martinez is way back in 10th, yet to make a strike in that 14Z, and that is really uncharacteristic of Zach Martinez.
Yeah, Zach definitely got shuffled back in this one to start things out. Right now, it's all smiles for Brandon Martinez and P.J. Evans. Those are your top 2 cars.
Well, is Rowdy Burns biding his time? We really have yet to start to get into the quiet. We have trouble at the front. Martinez does a 360, contact with another car.
Green flag in the Russ Holly start zone. Legend cars, 17 laps will settle this one.
Burns off the corner, looks to get the best jump. Maybe getting caught up in the speedy dry on the outside was Riley Paul. He quickly moves to the inside, runs in that second spot. Then we have a side-by-side duel going down into turn number 3. And it looks to the inside, it's Richie Helger. Maybe he's captured that 3rd spot as they go down into turn number 1.
Boy, nice crossover move right there by Helger. Looking good, trying to get around Adam Foster. Good run there down the backstretch. Brody Wakefield and Melania Schlosky right there as well.
So Foster is the one that has the 3rd spot. Then Helger is 5th. And then it's Brody Wakefield now. Helger is 4th. Brody Wakefield 5th. Everybody runs pretty much single file. Best battle on the track is for that 5th and 6th spot. That is between Zach Martinez finally marching his way up through the back and Brody Wakefield.
Yeah, Z-Man looking good. Good battle for second. Make that 3rd. That's Richie Helger. Helger goes into 3rd, getting around Adam Forster.
And the car to watch out for that's on the move, as we have mentioned, Zach Martinez. We are getting close to being halfway done in this event. It is Jacob Rowdy Burns leading the way. Looking back next on his hit list for Martinez, it's going to be the 91. That belongs
to
Riley Paul.
Yeah, Riley Paul trying to chase him down, but tough task, Dave, that's for sure. Halfway home in this one for the rowdy one, Jacob Burns. Going way up high there was Forster. He's going to lose that spot, and it looks like Zach Martinez moved into 4th.
Yeah, so Martinez trying to march his way up to the pack. He's got a long way to go to get to Helger. But in 2nd, Riley Paul pedaling as hard as he can to try to get a shot in at the 13 of Burns. Burns leads by about 2, 3, now maybe 4 car lengths, stretching it out as they go down the backstretch. And we'll be down to the final 10 laps of the Legends season. Rowdy Burns leads the way back to the line.
Brody Wakefield trying to get around Forster in that 15. Wakefield moving his car towards the front. He currently runs 6th. Ethan Dion will run 7th right now in car number 8.
And we'll check out the duel for that 5th spot, as it is Forster trying to hold off Brody Wakefield. Wakefield is able to dice his way into 5th. At the front, it is still about the same, and stretching it out even more, Jacob Burns looking to go 8 in a row in the Legend cars as they come back to the line with 8 to go.
Yeah, Rowdy Burns doing a good job, Paul, keeping him in his sights. Not too far back is Riley Paul, then it's Helger, then it's Zach Martinez, and Zach could give Richie some problems here before this thing's over.
And we are going to see, as they come back to the line, what the difference is at the stripe. It does look, John, to the naked eye that Riley Paul closes in a little bit when they dive into the corners. Down the straightaway is where Burns is able to pull away and stretch that lead out. Once again, Paul closes in the corners. Drawing it away is Burns, as we are down to just 6 laps.
Yeah, Jacob Burns getting the job done, doing what he has to, Dave, as he heads on down the back stretch. Closest competitor right now is Riley Paul. Paul right there, just 2, maybe 3 car lengths back. Good battle now for 3rd is brewing. Here comes the Z-Man, Zach Martinez.
Well, even if Riley Paul is able to get to Jacob Rowdy Burns, tougher than the junkyard dog is Rowdy Burns to be able to get by. They go down into turn 3 and 4. Can the lap cars play a factor? Was there down to 4 to go? Mysterio has to pick a lane. He goes high. That allows Burns to escape underneath. The top 2 go down the backstretch and into turn number 3. And Burns down into turn 1. Looks like he is stretching it out. Down the backstretch, he's going to come up upon another lap car.
Oh, trouble in turn 1.
They're going to go into the Russ Holly restart box. Let's bring them back for a lap.
Let's bring them into the Russ Holly start box. Green flag in the air, and roaring out to the lead is Jacob Rowdy Burns. And Riley Paul sticks in 2nd, but will the 99 Rhode Island of Richie Helger make it into 3rd?
Well, I think that's the gray car of Brody Wakefield, who has the leverage down low and has moved into 2nd. Left to the outside is Riley Paul. He's able to drop down in front of Forster. Nobody is going to have an answer. Just 4 more turns when he comes off turn number 4. Jacob Rowdy Burns looking to close in on 8 in a row.
Rowdy Burns into turn 1, through turn 2, and down the backstretch. No one can get an answer on that cell phone. He roars into turn 3, into turn 4. No battles going on in the pack, side by side, lower back in the pack, but there are your double checkered flags. Rowdy Burns is your winner. Brody Wakefield is in 2nd, and the 91 of Riley Paul are in 3rd.
Then in 4th, it's going to be
What a run. His 13 car has been stout all season long.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, this thing, he won every race but one this year, and, we lost that race. It was the first car, first time that car hit the track, so after that, this thing was just lights out. Both cars, we brought 2 here, and both of them showed the same results, so the blue car is running a little bit better, and our prioritize right now is Seacog, so playoffs just started there, so we're looking good right now, but huge thanks to everybody, East Coast Towing Recovery, Sporties for all their apparel, Nicholas Cola Racing. Every time we come here, man, it's besides PJ, he's the one that's beat me, so huge thanks to him, all the sponsors, all the family, all the friends that came out tonight, thank you.